Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise here on Madden 20. If you guys missed the live off-season stream yesterday, I will put a link in the card above. You can go back and watch that in full. But we made a heck of a lot of moves this offseason, and I want to go over some of those with you here. We'll go over the entire roster before we get into game number 1 of the season. So Dwayne Haskins is going to start at quarterback here for the opening game. We'll see what he's able to do. Haskins has been around the block. 3 years experience out of Ohio State, now an 83 overall, star development. He has all the skill set, but he throws way too many picks. The guy who took over at the end of last year and still lost the first playoff game was Tyler Morris, but it has been discovered that he is a superstar X Factor. Now, the stream voted to make him the backup quarterback to start the year. He also has a lot of great skills. He doesn't have the throwing power that Dwayne Haskins has, but he is way more accurate, and his abilities prove that, as he has a couple dead-eye traits. So really big, really important, and you know, the most popular quarterback in the room is the backup quarterback. We'll see what ends up happening at that position. Darius Geis was traded away to Philadelphia, which means that Jeffrey Moore is going to take over as the starting running back. He is not an X-Factor running back, but he is a star-developing running back. He's fast, he's elusive, doesn't have the strength or the trucking, but everything else on him is not bad at all. His backup is not going to be Bryce Love. He will be the third-string running back, Ramon Jacoby. A second-round picked running back in this draft, is pretty much the same kind of style as Jeffrey Moore, and so we don't really miss a beat if he has to come into the game. Delbert Lynn, still our fullback, as we move into the receiver room. Cooper Kupp, with only 1 year left on his contract, is going to be out another 2 weeks, and this guy just gets hurt way too much. I don't think we're going to re-sign him, not as a 30-year-old. There's just no way we can really justify that. We might even trade him before the season is up, which would make John Ross our leading receiver. He is a normal developing receiver, but it's not him. It's the guys behind him I want you guys to watch out for. Ashley Heyman is a normal developing receiver. We took him in the first round. A rookie 6'2" receiver. He's got all the tools. He can catch in traffic. Medium route is excellent. Great speed. I'm going to be using him out of the slot this season, regardless of when Cooper Kupp comes back. And that paves the way for Joseph Vick to get an outside receiving spot. The 5'10" receiver is finally going to get his time to shine, and we will see if he's able to do so. I fully believe in him. He's got some good 82 catching. Joey Bowen will also get some snaps, 94 speed. He can catch a little bit as well. Just doesn't run those short and medium routes as well. He's going to really be on some deep routes. Mason Sams was a rookie we picked. I love his hair, and he's got the speed as well. He's just not really polished in the world of catching the football just yet. At tight end, we got a brand new starter. First round top 10 pick, Daquan Bodden is going to start at tight end for us. 83 speed, 76 catching. He's very aware. He catches in traffic. This is stuff that we really need from a starting tight end. Jordan Rudolph will still be here, last year's rookie tight end, but he will be the backup. Steve Tepper takes his spot, starting once again alongside Vincent Bishop, Ryan Kelly, Brandon Scherf, and Moses Borio is going to get his shot once more. He's an 85 overall superstar right now. Joey Bracken still here as a backup. We drafted Grant Stort, who actually ends up to be a 77 normal. We also drafted Roland Overton as a guard, moved him to center. He's a 76 hidden development, so he'll have a chance to maybe take a starting job next year. Who knows? Drew Hobart will also be looking for one next year as a 76 hidden, but these guys are going to learn behind the incumbents for now. We traded away Matthew Ioannidis because we had to get rid of some guys in the preseason as far as cuts go, and we didn't want to get rid of some star developing players, so Matthew Ioannidis, with only 1 year on his contract, is gone, which leaves spots for Donovan Stallings to take over as the starting left end, and he has every tool necessary to be every bit as good as Matthew Ioannidis was, and we'll see if Donovan Stallings can come through with that. Jonathan Allen, still here, still the starting right end. Deron Payne, still at D-tackle, and Dre Harris, the superstar D-tackle. He will be a rushing DT, and he'll be the second DT on 4-3s. Darryl Holloway will start at left outside linebacker, and Ross Mackey has moved his way into a backup role for once. Bo Tatum at middle linebacker. Sean Dion Hamilton will be the sub linebacker and second middle linebacker, and Kevin Bach will be the third sub linebacker. Montez Sweat, the superstar, we picked up his 5th-year option, and he will obviously start at right outside linebacker. Jarrett Poe was drafted in the 2nd round, and he is a hidden developing player. He is definitely going to be a guy that we look to bring up. 85 speed, 88 excel. It's not as good as Montez Sweat, but it's pretty damn fast. Keon Wild, of course, is going to remain with us as the #1 corner, but he's got 2 guys to play with him. Dave Zimmerman is a hidden developing corner that we took in the top 5 of the draft. He has 76 man, but only 71 zone, but man, is he fast. He will be able to catch up, make some plays. He's got 77 catching. Kind of reminds me of how Keon Wild started in a way, but he's got way better catching. Anthony Buchanan will be the slot corner this year. 94 speed, 78 zone, 65 man. He does have that 75 press for the slot. Deron Jackson, the new rookie. Sheldon Hughes, he is an undrafted free agent, hidden development. And then, of course, Garrison Britt from last year will round out the corner group. Javante Hawkins will stay the starter at free safety. Vaughn Poole will back him up. Landon Collins, of course, going to stay our strong safety. Trey Winborn was drafted in the 2nd round of this draft, and he's a 71 hidden dev. However, he was outplayed in the preseason by Jermarcus Fields, an undrafted rookie free agent, 68 hidden dev, and he will get a chance as well. So they're going to fight for snaps. Will Lutz will remain the kicker. The punter will remain Malcolm Camp. And this is going to be quite a season, as we also, at the end of this season, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 first-round picks. However, we don't have a ton of later-round picks as we did this season to really make everything happen. So trading up is going to be a lot harder next offseason. Our practice squad is looking good, and a lot of these guys are actually start developing. Some of these guys are not, however. And we did sign Nathan Thomas. We have him on our practice squad, the guy that Philly stole last year, and he almost beat us. We took him back. He would be our 3rd string guy. Should someone go down, we would have to call him up from the practice squad. So we're ready to get this started. Let's get season 4 underway. I hope you were all excited. We are taking on the Super Bowl champion Carolina Panthers in the opening game of the season. Let's get it. And here we are in Charlotte, North Carolina. The defending champion Carolina Panthers are set to take the field in their Color Rush unis. The Washington Redskins also going to wear their away Color Rush here in this season opening game against these defending champion Panthers. Cam Newton finally got his Super Bowl ring. He had been there once before, but most famously is remembered for not going after a fumble in a blowout loss to the Denver Broncos. He has avenged himself, and he'll start with the football today against the Redskins. A play fake, and he goes down, sacked by Jonathan Allen to start off this football game. And John Allen one of the senior starters on this D-line. Here's a throw, and it's picked off by Keon Wild on 3rd and 15. The superstar cornerback starting off the year strong with that interception, and the Redskins take over. Here's Jeffrey Moore. He goes to the left side, and he is going to pick up about 8 on that Wildcat. They give him 7. Haskins going to take over and throw to his right, and he has got a first down from Joseph Vick, who is taking a bigger role in this offense this year. Here's Haskins throwing to his left. He's got Vick again. This one a short gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. Play fake Haskins. He will throw right side, and it's Vick again. And that's inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Redskins. It's a run attempt for Jeffrey Moore. He's not going to get there. Luke Kuechly in there to finish off the tackle. A 3rd and goal for the Redskins, and Haskins, he's going to look, and that's going to be incomplete, but there's going to be a flag here. That is a pass interference call on Jordan Lewis, the slot corner. So the Redskins get a new set of downs. They throw left side with Haskins, and that's going to be a touchdown. The rookie tight end, Bodden, able to get his first career touchdown catch. So the Panthers take back over, and it's Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd run for a loss of as many yards. 2nd and 11, and he will go nowhere on that one as well. Another loss. So 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. Throw incomplete in the direction of Christian McCaffrey. Redskins get the football back. 1st and 10. Haskins throws left side, nearly complete, but couldn't hang on to it as Bodden. So now 3rd and 10 for the Redskins. Haskins throws left side, and that's a beautiful grab by the rookie Heyman. The slot receiver in this game, Heyman, makes a huge catch. Haskins under pressure, throws, and that's incomplete. Hit as he attempted to make the catch was Jeffrey Moore. Here's 3rd and 7. There's a throw up the middle, and it's Heyman wide open for the end zone. Touchdown. Heyman making a huge play, and that's 2 rookies with their first career touchdown catches in this first quarter. Newton back with the football. He'll hand it to McCaffrey, who goes nowhere. It's an illegal block in the back on Carolina. Bill Warkin, the tight end, called for the infraction. It'll be 1st and 17. Here's a handoff. Christian McCaffrey, he is hit in the backfield. And another no-gainer to a loss for McCaffrey. 3rd and 17 for the Panthers now. It's Newton throwing right side, nearly caught, but there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a offsides call on Jonathan Allen, so that is going to give the Panthers another shot. 3rd and 12. Here is Cam Newton throwing right side, complete. Curtis Samuel making the big first down catch. And now Cam Newton will throw left side. That's going to be caught. Bill Warkin. 3rd and 8 for Cam Newton. Drops back. He's got all kinds of time. Throwing left side, nearly intercepted. Javante Hawkins was in on that one. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. From their own 11, Haskins under heavy pressure will not throw that one accurately. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Jeffrey Moore. Nice sidestep, and he will end up with a first down after a beautiful sidestep, breaking some ankles, picking up the first down. 3rd and 9 here, 2nd quarter. Haskins rolling right, looking, and he is going down. Borrell with a big sack for Carolina to make it 4th down and force a punt. On that punt, it's Christian McCaffrey. Thought he stepped out of bounds there, which would be illegal touching, but they're going to call an illegal block anyway in the back on Darren Banks. So that'll bring the Panthers back to the 42. It's a throw left side and caught. DJ Moore having a nice game early on. Cam Newton throwing up the middle, knocked away. Beautiful knockaway by Buchanan. Here's a 2nd and 10, and there's going to be a right run for Christian McCaffrey, and he's got 7 runs, 7 lost yards so far today in the second quarter. If you can contain McCaffrey, you'll win the ball game, and so far that's working for Washington as they contain him again on 3rd and 12. No first down, and a field goal attempt for Ka'imi Fairburn, and that is not going to get there. No good. Redskins take over from their own 48-yard line, and it's Jeffrey Moore to the left side. He's going to get the edge, and a first down for the Redskins. On that first down, it's a drop back for Haskins. Rolls right side, throws deep to Jeffrey Moore, and he's going to get held there at the end of the play. That is a pass interference call on Carolina. It's Eric Reed called for the infraction and automatically puts the Redskins at the 18. The screen not well set up will make it 3rd and 13. Here's Haskins to the left side. He's got a man in double coverage, and Bowen could not make the grab. Will Lutz comes out for a field goal and hits it right down the middle for a 17-0 Redskin lead with 4:48 to go in this first half. Christian McCaffrey with his best run of the day is going to end up at run's end with 5 positive yards on the day. Here's a throw right side. Wide open is the tight end, Ian Thomas, and he's all the way inside the 25 to the 22, setting up the Panthers. Here's Christian McCaffrey, his second best run of the day. Gets another first down for the Panthers. Now underneath, it's DJ Moore, and he is called in for the Panther touchdown. And the defending champs starting to creep back into this one, making it 17-7. You can see the pylon cam there. They call it a TD. Redskins will get another shot on offense with 1:54 to go, and it's a run left side to Jeffrey Moore for 7. Now play fake to Jeffrey Moore, and Haskins throwing deep right side, almost caught by Bodden, and he can't hang on. A lot of catches could have been made by Bodden had he hung on to him so far today. Jeffrey Moore on a 3rd and 3 is not going to get there. Injury to Shaq Thompson on the play. But the Panthers do get the football back, and Christian McCaffrey with a catch up the middle. Going to break a tackle and pick up 13. So McCaffrey has 2 catches for 14 in this one. Cam Newton running around like a chicken with his head cut off in the backfield, and Deron Payne will get through for a sack. His first one of the day. 3rd and 16. There's a run for McCaffrey. Nowhere to go. That's going to do it for the first half here against these Super Bowl champions. And the Washington Redskins have done a fantastic job containing this running game, the strong running game of the Panthers, only 15 yards. We'll see after this. Back now for the second half here in Carolina. There's a throw left side on 1st and 10. It's Joseph Vick. He's going to pick up a few yards there, making it 2nd and 6. So here's Haskins. He's got some time. He throws up the middle, and he's got his rookie tight end, Bodden, for the first down. 2nd and 12. Haskins going to throw right side, and that is going to be complete to Jeffrey Moore, who was lined up at receiver on that particular play. 3rd and 4 for the Redskins. With 7:33 to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Haskins up the middle, and that's going to get knocked away. Beautiful defensive play. And Carolina will get the ball back here. So here is Christian McCaffrey on his first run of the second half. It's a positive run, it is. 2nd and 8. Here's a throw to Christian McCaffrey. He breaks a tackle, and he ends up past the first down marker and moves the chains for Carolina. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it to McCaffrey. He fumbles the football. Hit by Montez Sweat. Picked up by Deron Payne. And Deron Payne having a great game. 2 tackles, a sack, and a fumble recovery so far. Here's Jeffrey Moore, left edge. He gets the edge, and he's in the end zone. Jeffrey Moore scores his first TD of the season. First touchdown as the starting running back in Washington. Makes it 24-7 as McCaffrey gets another carry for 2 yards. McCaffrey on 2nd and 8 gets it again, and he will pick up 5 this time. 3rd and 3. Cam Newton on the option play, wide open to the left side. He will get caught eventually by Landon Collins, but not before a gain of 16 yards. Here's McCaffrey again to the left side this time, And that's a 3-yard pickup, leaving a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw up the middle, and it's DJ Moore, who's been having a great game on whoever's been covering him. It's sometimes been Keon Wild, sometimes been Buchanan, sometimes, I mean, it's just whoever is on him. He's making plays, and there's Curtis Samuel making a play up the middle. Now a 2nd and inches, and Christian McCaffrey will barely pick up the first down. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. However, on that next set of downs, throw left side, caught Curtis Samuel. Making some great catches he is right now on this drive. 1st and goal, it's an option again, and Cam Newton every time fakes out the defense, and he makes it 24-14. Haskins on a 3rd and 11 play fake, and Brian Burns, big sack. He will get the ball back for his team. Cam Newton right side's got DJ Moore. 1st down as Carolina's starting to come back in this one. 1st and 10 for Cam Newton up the middle. That's going to be caught up the middle. Fumble forced by Landon Collins, picked up by Javante Hawkins to the 19. And the Redskins get it back with a great defensive play. Play fake Haskins, rolls to his right, throws, beautiful grab. And that's the kind of grab you want to see a first-round rookie tight end make. Bodden, beautiful grab. 1st and 10, Haskins throws right side. He's got John Ross, who will fight to get to the marker and do so. 2nd and 10, play fake. Haskins to his right, throws. He's got the tackle, Brackens, who makes the catch. Fumbles, but fumbles out of bounds and ends up with a 1st down. On a 3rd and 3, Jeffrey Moore not going to get there. And Will Lutz right down Main Street with a 54-yard field goal to make it 27-14. It's a 13-point difference with 6:42 to go. Panthers need a sense of urgency, and they have it. There's Christian McCaffrey up the middle, and he is going to get pulled down by his face mask. We'll see who they call this one on. And it is going to be Dave Zimmerman, the CB2, with the infraction that time. 3rd and 10, throw left side. Beautiful catch by DJ Moore right over Zimmerman. Now 3rd and 7. There's a throw right side. Incomplete. 4th and 7. Panthers, they're going to go for it here. They need to. Throw end zone off the hands of Curtis Samuel. Redskins take over. 3rd and inches. And Jeffrey Moore's not going to get there. Great defensive stop by Ben Gideon and company. Panthers will get another chance, but there's not a lot of time on this clock. There's an attempt and a catch by Pearson, which will make it a 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Here's Cam Newton. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man open. It's Pearson. Makes the catch. Flag on the play, though. And it is going to be a holding call on Carolina. Taylor Moton negates a bomb TD pass. And now 3rd and 7, and what a catch over Zimmerman. Zimmerman's getting beat bad by DJ Moore at times. There's a throw up the middle, and that's Ian Thomas again. Wide open, but no time left here. Last timeout called by the Panthers, only 17 seconds. Cam Newton will fumble. Ball can't be advanced. Time runs off the clock, and that is it. The Washington Redskins, despite having way less yardage in this ball game, will beat the defending Super Bowl champions by a score of 27-14 based off of 3 turnovers, including an early pick and a fumble at an inopportune moment. So the Redskins win this one. Dwayne Haskins, 15 of 27 for 181, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Cam Newton was 24 of 35 for 325, a touchdown, and that fateful pick that started the Redskins off on the right track. Jeffrey Moore with 55 yards on 15 carries, just under 4 a clip. Delbert Lynn got a carry in this one. He went nowhere on it. DJ Moore, 101 yards and a touchdown. He had a great game. Heyman, great game for a rookie, 58 and a score. Daquan Bolden, 36 and a score for the rookie tight end. And just a lot of spreading the ball around after that. Joseph Vick, John Ross, all ended up with some yardage. Bill Warkin is a user player, by the way, in this series, and he made a catch for 3 yards. We actually saw that catch in the highlight tape. Dave Zimmerman had the most tackles in this game. Collins next, then Daron Payne, then Montez Sweat. So our defense was getting after it, making some tackles. Daron Payne with 2 sacks in this one. Jonathan Allen with the 3rd sack for the Redskins. Keon Wild with the only interception of the entire game. Forced fumbles by Landon Collins, Sean Dion Hamilton, and Daron Payne. Recovered by Javonte Hawkins and Daron Payne. You can see the upgrades here. Jeffrey Moore, Javonte Hawkins, Tyler Morris gets the upgrade. Joey Brackens, Kevin Bach, Jamarcus Fields, Sheldon Hughes, Cade Logan, and Garrison Britt with upgrades in this one. We are going to be taking on the Eagles in the next episode. Darius Geis has moved over to Philly. Dominic Mason is young and up and coming. Trey Quinn, who used to be our receiver, is there. Their offensive line has a couple holes in it, unlike previous years. Melvin Ingram coming over to them in free agency. Holloway's brother Max is on that team. It's going to be a tough one. We always have a tough game against Philly, but they did tie their first matchup. We're 1-0. We're in the lead of the division, guys. If you're excited for this next game coming up, we're also going to have a breakout player opportunity. Please go ahead, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Can't wait to see more franchise content all day, every day on Franchise Gaming.
Look what you've done.